So this time I wanted to talk to you guys about something that a lot of robots I think struggle with, and a lot of people in general, robot dumb aside, struggle with, and that's having expectations that are vastly above what reality is. The reason I think a lot of robots suffer from this is because there's a lot of room to fantasize about having a better life. You know, saying, if I could just be more outgoing, or if I could just work out for a while, things will really turn around for me. And maybe they'll turn around a little bit, but it's never quite reaching that level of how you fantasize your life is going to turn around. And the reason I think a lot of people can't accept that they need to lower their expectations is because even when it happens to them and they reach a point where theoretically their reality should be reaching their expectations, but it's not, they don't learn their lesson. Instead, they just move the goalpost forward and say, well, I just need to work a little harder, or I just need to change this, and then I'll get there. Yeah, I'll get there. Well, you never get there. You never do. And I know I can sound like I'm speaking from some kind of high horse, but I'm speaking from personal experiences. It's taken me a while to come to realize that I shouldn't really have high expectations for how things are going to turn out anymore. Especially being a socially awkward type of person. Let me give you an example. I have a few classes that over the years I have the same people in them. So I have seen the same people a lot of times. There was one girl in one of my classes who I had a little bit of a crush on, and it's lasted a few years. I think about 3 or so. But I never thought I had any sort of chance with her. At the same time, I in my mind, I had a picture of how she was. And recently, I finally got put with her in a group project and actually had the chance to talk with her and get to know her a little bit. Well, the type of person that I had developed a crush on, the type of person I thought she was, is not the person she actually was. And that's no fault of her own. It's my fault for setting my expectations of the type of people I could interact with too high. That's all there is to it. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment by setting your expectations high. I know it sounds like a pessimistic outlook on life, but we don't really have any room for optimism. If you want examples of why we don't have any room for optimism, go watch my first 2 videos. There's a lot more reasons, but that explains it pretty well. You can turn your life around. You can change things. I'm not going to sit here and say everything's completely hopeless, but expecting more out of life, expecting more out of reality, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Bye.